Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to CIET NCERT's live phone-in interactive program. I'm Tanvi Khurana and this is our special virtual lab series. Yes, so by now I'm sure you must know that what exactly are virtual labs. They are very different from physical labs. They're available free of cost on the Diksha platform and there are certain simulations available for them, and they are available for different subjects, for different grades, and you can operate anytime, anywhere. All you need is an internet connection of yours and some time. Here we are here with the maths topic today, and this is for all the students studying in grade 6. Yes, and the topic that we are going to take up today is the simulation on perimeter of rectangle. We are going to demonstrate this simulation and I really hope that you will be enjoying this simulation and you will be learning a lot. So with this we have an expert and she'll be answering your queries, your questions throughout the program. So feel free to give us a call on our number, which is 8800440559. If you want to email us, the email ID is diksha.training@ciet.nic.in. Apart from this, you're watching us on PM eVidya channel number 6 to channel number 12 and also on our YouTube channel, which is NCERT official. In the live chat box, you can write down your queries, your questions and share them with us without any hesitation. Till 10:30, we are going to be here and we are going to demonstrate this simulation in detail. Now, firstly, let me please introduce you to our sign language interpreter. We have with us Ashish. Ashish, a very warm welcome to you. You can see Ashish on your screens and he'll be interpreting each and every word that we are going to discuss here in sign language so that it's going to be beneficial for all of you. Now, let me please introduce you to our guest for today. We have with us Miss Shivani Sharma. Ma'am, a very warm welcome. Ma'am is a consultant academic from CIET NCERT New Delhi itself. So without further ado, let's begin this conversation. And ma'am, because we are going to do the simulation on perimeter of rectangle, we would like to understand a little better about perimeter. So would you like to tell us in a layman's language what exactly is perimeter, and if you can attach it with the real life examples, that would be more understandable. And also there are certain terms in maths related to perimeter only, be it area, be it volume, be it perimeter. So can you define these three and tell us more about it?
Yeah, sure. So first we are going to explore what is perimeter and what is the difference between perimeter, area and volume. So in the today's simulation we are going to explore the formula of the perimeter of the rectangle. So for this we need to understand what is perimeter. So let's suppose we have any figure, any closed shape, and what is the boundary of that is known as perimeter. So let's suppose we have this perimeter, we have any perimeter, any rectangle shape. It might be a rectangular frame. So if we need to make the border with the ribbon, so how much ribbon is required, that is the perimeter of the shape of this rectangle shape. And if we talk about area, so let's suppose we have one rectangular wall and we have to paint it. So how much color is required, that is the example of area. Okay. Or we have to make the floor, we have to make the floor of any shape. So how much tiles is required, that is the area of that particular shape. Now we talk about volume. So what is the volume? Let's suppose we have this cup. Now how much water inside that cup is the volume of the that particular object.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the difference between area, perimeter and volume. Also, if we talk about volume, it needs three surface. So then the unit is cubic unit. Like if this is in the centimeter, then we have to require centimeter cube. If we talk about area, then there are two parameters, one is length and other one is breadth, then it is centimeter square or unit square. If we talk about perimeter, then it only required one parameter, then it might be only centimeter, it might be in any figure. So it might be meter, centimeter, anything, kilometer, anything.
Okay, so the units are different for
Yeah.
these three,
Yes.
and the definitions are also very different, but we can understand it. Okay, so now shall we move towards the simulation, ma'am, on the
Yeah.
Diksha platform?
Sure.
Okay.
So let's explore the simulation. For this we have to log into the Diksha platform, and it is a one-time registration required here. So you have to type www.diksha.gov.in. So this is the home page of Diksha. Now we can see the textbook section is there. So today's topic is of grade 6th. So we have to explore this textbook section. Now we have to filter the book. So we have to select the board, the medium and the class. So today's class is of class 6 and the subject is mathematics. Now we have grade 7 class, grade 7 6 has only one book, which is this Ganit Prakash. Now we can see the TOC is given here, and today's topic is of chapter 6, perimeter and area. We have to click here. Now we can see all the digital resources are there. We have some e-textbook section, audio content section, and our today's topic is under the virtual lab content. So we have to explore here. Now we can say the topic is under perimeter of rectangle. So we can see the content is categorized between 4 parts. First part is the theory part, second part is the simulation, procedure part, simulation part and self-evaluation part. So theory part suggests all the theory behind the concept. Here we can see what we are going to learn in the simulation, how the formula is derived, what is length, what is breadth, all the things are given in this theory part. So basically it's a conceptual part. So here we can see that what is the definition of parameter, what is the definition of rectangle. If we find the parameter of the rectangle, then we have to add all the boundaries. So this way we can see that all the basic theory is given here. Here you can see what is the what is the parameter. First we explore the length, then breadth, length and the breadth, and we have to add all these, and this way the formula is derived, which we will see in the simulation also. And one other thing is given, that how it is dependent on the perimeter is dependent on the length and the breadth. If length is increasing, the perimeter is also increasing. So this way the theory is very important. If we learn about the concept, then the theory is very important. Now the next part is the procedure part. Here we can see the next part is the procedure part. This part is for the help, that how we have to perform the simulation with the so this is for the help part. So where you have to click what exactly steps you have to follow, this is given in the procedure part. And the next part is the here is the next part, that is the simulation part. So we can see the next part is the simulation part, and this is the parameter and parameter of the parameter part and parameter of rectangle, and this is the simulation part. So for simulation part, so this is our simulation. Here we can see some real life examples are given. What might be example of rectangular? So these are the example of rectangular shape or rectangles. So here we can see the farmer's land. It might be of any shape, but here it is given as rectangle shape. The children park, it is a square shape, or we can understand as it is a rectangular shape, because a square is also one type of rectangle which has all the 4 sides are equal. Here the TV screen also is also perfect example of rectangular shape, and Indian flag is also example of rectangular shape. So the 4 shapes are given for now the next part. Now here we have to build a rectangle. So let's start with the following steps. We have to read the following steps, and then whatever simulation is we are going to perform, we have to read the instructions carefully. So here we have to choose a side AB, and the length is in between 1 to 14. So let's suppose we are choosing the length 2. This way we can see the number is 2. So here we have to make the line AB, and here we can see it is 2 centimeter. Again we have to choose the size B, side BC. So let's suppose we are choosing the side, we can take random side. So it's 2 centimeter, we have to enter that, and now we can see this is 5 centimeter. Here I am choosing 5 centimeter. So this way we can see one rectangle has been performed, and the length is 2 centimeter, again it is 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. This way we can see the parallel sides are equal, opposite sides are equal and parallel, and the angle is in between the length and breadth is 90 degree. So this way we can see a rectangle has been performed. Now we can see the rectangle has been performed. Now we are going to explore what is the perimeter. So we are going to the next step. Now here we can see we have to drag this AB line to the ruler. So what we are going to do, we are just drag this AB line here. Now it is 2 centimeter. Again this we have to, the instruction says that we have to drag the line BC to the ruler. So we are saying that we can see this is our BC and we have to drag it here. Now we can see it become 2 plus 5. So now the total length is 7 centimeter. Again we have to drag this CD line. So we are put it here. Now it also become, again this line put it here, and again the next line we have to put here. This way we can see the total length is 14 centimeter. 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 5 is 14. So here we can see this is the total length that shows about the boundary also, and that is the perimeter only. Now we can see the total length is 14 centimeter. Now what we have done, we drag the boundary to the ruler and we find the length, that is the perimeter. Now what is the next step? We have to click on the next step. What we are going to do, we have to put the side AB and CD here, and breadth BC and DA is here. So we have to put AB and CD here, and the line BC and DA is there. Now we can see these are length part and these are the breadth part. Now what is the total length? 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 plus 2 is 12 also. So that is also 4. So this is 4 centimeter, and B is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, or 2 into 5 is also 10. So we have to check this, it is also correct, again this is also correct. Now what is 2L plus 2B? This is equals to 2 takes common and it will become 2L plus B into 2. So we can write it 2 bracket L plus B. Now what is this? This is 10 plus 4 is 14. So we have to check this. This way the answer is correct. Now we can see we add each and all the boundary, each and all the length, that is also parameter, and the formula is 2 into L plus B is also parameter. So this way we derive the formula and cross checked also whether it is correct or not. Now continue exploring, we can click on the continue exploring and start again. We can take many more different examples to explore this, because we can explore it n number of times. So this way this is very important in terms of practicing the simulation, practicing the concept also. Now the next part is the self-evaluation part. So this way the final and the most important part is the self-evaluation part. So here we have to click and we can explore the self-evaluation part. This is based on about topic only, perimeter of rectangle. So here we are going to see that there are 10 questions, and we can attempt each question at once. If we attempt and the question is incorrect, then there is no second chance to attempt the question again. So this is the first question. So the first question says which statement is correct? The first statement is perimeter of square is 2 into length plus breadth. Perimeter of rectangle is 4 into side. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth, and perimeter of both is the same. So what is perimeter? We just explored that we have one rectangle. This is L, B, L and B. So what is the formula of perimeter? 2 into L plus B. Now what if it is a square? Let's suppose it's a square. So what is this? L should be equals to B, and also L should be equals to V. When we talk about square, it will become 2 into L plus L, because L is, if we talk about square, so L is equals to B. So 2 into 2L, or we can say 4 into L, which is side. If we talk about square, then it should be 4 into side. So we can see our correct option should be only one, which is perimeter of rectangle is 2 into breadth. So this way our option C is correct. Now we are moving to the next question. This is our next question. The total distance around a rectangular playground is of 50 into 30 centimeter is. Now here it talk about rectangular playground and around the distance. It is given that total distance around a rectangular playground, that means it talk about perimeter. So here we have one rectangular park. This is a rectangular part, this is 50 meter and this is 30 meter. So the rectangular park is given. Now we have to find the perimeter. So what is the perimeter of area? 2 into L plus B. So 2 into what is L? 50 plus 30. So 2 plus 8, and here we can see it is 160 meter. So the perimeter is 160 meter. We are going to explore this, we are going to correct this option C, and we are moving to the next question. And the next question says the perimeter is measured in, as I explain in the first that perimeter is only measured in the linear unit. It might be into kilometer, it might be into centimeter, it might be in only meter. So it is linear unit, and the square unit is for area, and the cube in unit is for the volume. So here we can see the option C is correct. We are moving to the next one. Again the tablecloth of size this 3 into 2 centimeter requires lace all around. So this means we have some rectangular figure and we have to make the boundary. So this way again we have to find the perimeter of this particular size. So here the length is given as 3 meter and the breadth is given as 2 meter. So what is the formula of the perimeter? We just put the value in the formula. Perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. So 2 into 3 plus 2, 2 into 5, this is 10 meter. So correct option is option B. Again we are moving to the next. What is the real life example that can be taken as rectangle for perimeter calculation? So chessboard is an example of square park is again an example of a square, and the mobile is a screen is the perfect example for the rectangular, and the clock face is again not the rectangular shape. So mobile screen is the example. Again the next question is on a very basic question. Formula for the perimeter of rectangle. As we know, the formula for perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Again the next question is what is length is given, breadth is given, we have to find the perimeter of rectangle. So again we have the formula perimeter of rectangle. This is perimeter of rectangle and the perimeter is given as 2 into L plus B. Here length is 15 and breadth is 10 meter. We have to put the value in length and breadth, then we count it as 2 into 25 and this answer is 50 meter. So the correct option is option B. We have to select option B and move to the next one. Again the question 8, the perimeter of a figure means. So what is the perimeter? So is it inside a figure, area inside the figure? No, it talk about area. The distance around the figure, yes, this option is correct, because when we talk about perimeter, it tells about the distance around the figure or it talk about the boundary. So the option B is correct. Option C says length of one side. No, it is the length of all the sides. What volume of the figure? Again volume is something different. So option C is correct. Option B is correct. So here by mistake I have chosen this option C, and this there is no second chance for correcting the answer. So the option B is correct, though I clicked on this, so there is no second chance to correct your answer. Again, the next question says which of the following increases the parameter of the rectangle. So increase both length and breadth. Okay, so what is parameter? Parameter is 2 into L plus B. So it is dependent on length and breadth. If length is increasing, the parameter is also increasing. If the breadth is increasing, the parameter is also increasing. So it depends on the both. If we have some smaller figure, then the parameter is less, and we have some rectangular figure which is like filled and bigger filled, then the parameter is also increasing. So option A is correct. Decreasing both length and breadth is incorrect. So this way we can see only option A is correct, because it is proportional to the length and the breadth. It is dependent on that. So option A is correct. Now the option question 10, the length is given, the breadth is given. Again we have to find the perimeter of rectangle. Simply we have to put these value in the formula. So what is the parameter of rectangle? 2 into L plus B. The L is 12 centimeter and the breadth is 8 centimeter. 12 plus 8 is 20. 2 into 20 is 40. So the correct answer is 40 centimeter. We have to very careful in terms of unit also. There might be two options. One is 40 centimeter and another one will be 40 meter. So this way we have to very careful about the unit. So the correct option is option B, and we can move to the next question. So we have only 10 questions, and this way we can check our assessment, that how much questions are correct and how much are incorrect. And here this is the correct example, but if we choose the wrong answer, there is no chance to correct your answer. So you should be very careful when you attempt the assessment. So this is all about simulation part.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And one can self-assess themselves. What could be better than that?
Yes.
And ma'am, so you took your own time. You solved each and every question. So there is no time limit for
Yes.
any
Yes.
question, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And you can attempt n number of time also.
Okay.
If you find any difficulty, you can go again to the theory part, simulation part, and then also you can come to the self-assessment part.
Okay, okay. And when you gave the wrong answer, it was in red and there were some clues in it. So that would also, I think, help the child,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us. It was a wonderful simulation, and it was kind of enjoyable as well. Thank you. Thank you to all the viewers for being with us. I really hope that you enjoyed this math simulation. This was for class 6th, and we did perimeter of a rectangle. And with this, we have come towards the end of our program, but there are a lot of simulations available on the Diksha platform, just the way you just saw, and they are for different subjects, for different grades. You can attempt for any grade if you want. If you think that you can attempt for any other grade as well, be it 9 or 10 or 11, you can also do that despite being a student of class 6 or class 7. There is no limitation like that. So you have access to the Diksha platform. All you need is some registration. With this, let me please thank our sign language interpreter Ashish for being with us throughout the program and for interpreting each and every word that we discussed in this program. And now, before leaving, let me just show you the glimpse of the schedule that we have for the entire day. We have a lot of programs lined up for all of you. The next program coming up is going to be our special program of E Jadui Pitara. This is going to be from 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and for class 1 to class 5, all the students can watch this program. The topic of discussion is going to be helping teachers in every way, Teacher Tara. Thank you so much. Do watch our programs and raise your queries, raise your questions if there are any at all. And now I'll take a leave of you. I'm Tanvi Khurana, and I really hope that you have a great day ahead. Namaskar.